look at let's do question 1. Okay, then I will teach you how to apply. Okay, so for question 1, right? Okay, so this one, it asks you explain 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of being a sole trader. So another popular questions in your, okay, so we are, application is based on the case study. Yes, correct. Just copy and paste out from the text only. Okay. Now, so if the question already mentioned some details, yes, correct. Okay, yeah, application from case study, that's it. Okay, yes, correct. Okay, if you repeat the same thing as from the questions, that you won't get any additional marks, right? Now then, okay, come back to here for my. If the question says public limited, saying that in your essay won't get marks. Okay. Right, so this increased sales made by Mrs. Hunt, do I get 1 mark for application, Mrs. Hunt? Now this one, usually yes, you get it. Okay, is as long as you apply from the passage. Okay. Now, so let's let's continue with this question now. 1A. Now explain 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of being a sole trader. Now, first thing, right, you have to know actually what is a sole trader. Now, for sole trader is one of the business form, right? So business form, as in a business that only owned by 1 person, right? Owned by 1 person. Now, so if you know what is actually a sole trader, then you can know what are the advantages of being a sole trader and what are the disadvantages of being a sole trader. Now, why you want to own the business by your own self and you do not want to share with others? Number 1, so since you're being a sole trader, you do not need to share profit. Do not need to share, right? Do not need to share profit. Okay, so this one as your K, right? Do not need to share profit. Okay, so this is your K already. Then now for the format of this question, you don't need to apply. So you just need to analyze. So you write do not need to share profit as the business, okay, as the business is only owned by 1 person. Okay, so this is your AN, right? Your analysis. Okay. So here you have 1K and 1 AN, then 2 marks already. Right. So this is how you score it. And actually in business study, not the longer, the better. It's actually based on your points, right? The keywords, okay, in your answer, right? So even if a short answer, you can get a full marks, right? So that's why don't waste time to write a longer essay or a long answers, okay? Even if you do not have the knowledge for analysis, you still waste of the time, right? So that's why straight to the point. Now in business study, just use the KISS technique, keep it simple and short, right? Keep it simple and short because business is more on like your common sense. If your common sense is able to be understood, definitely the examiner will give you the mark. All right. So do not try to write any very complicated answer in your questions. Right. Now, so here, advantage 2. Okay. What else? So for the owner, they are the own boss. So owner is the own boss. Okay. So own boss means what? Right. Who can make own decision. Right. So make own decision on the you can write on what. So here own boss, own decision, this is your knowledge. Then you further explain the 5W1H on what. Okay, try to answer. They can make decision on what? On the operation, right, of the business. Okay, or the right layout of the business. So this is the explanation, right? So analysis. Okay, so this is how you score it, right? 1K and 1 AN, another 2 marks, right? Now, other than that, okay, now what else that you may enjoy of being a sole trader other than do not have to share profit since you are the only owner and you can make your own decision on your operation of the business or the layout of the business. Now, what else you may also have other than that, right? Okay, so you may have other advantage. Okay, I write here advantage others, okay, so such as maybe you have only fewer, okay, legal formalities, right? So fewer legal formalities means what? You can sell the business easily, right? Easily to sell and less costly to sell, right? As a sole trader, it's the cheapest form of business that you may sell, okay, to start your own enterprise, all right? Fast decision making, yes, possible. As here, you can combine together with your advantage too, because make own decision and then fast decision. You can combine together. All right. Now, other than that, yes, you can keep the secrecy as you do not have to publish your information, right? So another advantage, okay, I can write here, right? Do not. Okay, so here, right? Do not. Okay, need to, right? Publish information, okay, to the public, right? So this is another advantage. Okay, so this is your K, right? So legal formality is also K. Now, however, for the disadvantage, right? So when you are being a sole trader, okay, are we allowed own boss and can choose own working hours? Yes, correct. Own boss is one knowledge, and then own working hours is your analysis based on your own boss knowledge. Yes, disadvantage is unlimited liability. Okay. Then actually, what is unlimited liability? I believe some of the students still confused with this. Now, unlimited liability means what? Now, unlimited liability means the owners, okay, right, will be responsible, okay, for the business debts. So this is your unlimited liability explanation. So unlimited liability as your K, and then this is your AN. So actually just explain what do you mean by unlimited liability. So the unlimited liability mainly because due to there's no separate legal identity. So for disadvantage too, you may write no separate legal identity. So as owner, okay, right, as business, right, as business, okay, does not have. Now, when you have no separate legal identity, it means what? Business have no continuity. Okay, if the owner, okay, pass away, right? So this one, let's say the owners unfortunately or they are passed away already, so your business actually will also be closed down. This is actually what is meant by no separate legal identity. Now, another important disadvantage of being a sole trader is about their finance. Yes, you can write limited finance, right? Limited finance. Definitely, because why? There's only one owner, so difficult to raise or to borrow money, okay? To raise finance, or to raise to borrow the loan from bank, okay? Because of the size of the business is being too small, so bank will not willing to lend the money to all the sole trader. All right. Yeah, so less opportunity for growth. Yes, the one you can use it for your analysis when you're facing limited finance. So basically, analysis, you can write a lot of things as long as you answer to your knowledge. Okay, as long as your analysis makes sense to your knowledge, then it can be 1 point, okay, as 1 mark for your analysis. So that's why different people may have different analysis, even they are having the same knowledge. All right. Now, so here, other than that, right, what else? Okay, another disadvantage is no one to share what? To share the risk or the losses. Okay, so because sole trader, there's only one owner, so you cannot share your loss, okay, or your risk with another person. Okay, so yes, right, so capital may be lesser restricted. Yes, correct. Now, so these are all the advantages and disadvantages of being a sole trader. Now here, okay, I will give you some tips when they're asking for the business form, right? Business form means they ask you for comparison between a sole trader, partnership, public limited, private limited. Now, what are actually the points that you can use, right? So here we have several factors you can consider, okay, right? So I write here. Okay, so what are the